So this is my first tutorial to show you guys the new message features in iOS 10. Just some quick how-tos because some of them are confusing. So first, let's say I was going into this in messages and I wanted to send Little Miss Cook here a little gift, like the little dancing pizza that you see right there. So you would hit this right there, and then this right here, these little dots that you see over here are different pages. So if I scroll over, you see, you can get options. These are mostly stuff that I downloaded. The phone, it's the new operating system, I should say, actually comes with some itself, and then some you can. I go right into this section here. This is when I downloaded Super Mario. So if I wanted to send this, I just press it right there, and you see this little arrow right here. You just press it and it sends that to him. Now, also, if I wanted to send something else, if I wanted to write something to her myself and she sees me writing it, I'd press that. And right here, this button over here is the color icon. You just press that and you can change the palette. So if I wanted to send something in green, I would just touch that one there. And when I want to now get this box bigger for me to write in instead of this small little box right here, I'd go over here to this arrow, you press it, and it moves it up. And right here, I'd write in the box. So that actually is a mistake that everyone's making now. So once you just tap it one time, it actually just sends that ring to people. But you can just ignore that. So if I wanted to write to her, like I said, so you just go like this. And you start writing with your finger. And then you press your arrow there. And you send that. And that goes up to, as you see, this is what you will receive right there. And she sees it. Also, other things that you can do with that is the same arrow right here. When you press that, actually my mistake, you go like this, just touch it. You touch it and it shows you different options that you can actually do with your fingers in that box. So if I wanted to send a fireball or a kiss, so a fireball would be one finger. You just hold your finger on it, like you can't see my finger on the screen, but you hold your finger on the screen and there goes your fireball. And that goes right to the person. If I did two fingers, so if I had my hand here in the middle of the screen and I did two fingers and hold it down on there, it gives a beating heart. Also, your other options are, as you can see, it tells you if you double tap with two fingers. So if I double tap the screen real fast with two fingers, you can do a kiss. And either way, once you just hold your finger and just swipe up with this, it just shows you the different things you can do with that. Now I'm going to close that out real quick and close it up here. So the other things you can do too now, right now, if I wanted to write a message to her, so I just say, hello, Talia, what a great day. And if I wanted to add something else to that, you on your phone, that blue arrow right there, you hold it down with your finger. You hold it and you see this little thing swipes up. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do with that right now. So there's this new cool one called Invisible Ink or whatever. If I touch that, which I'll do so you can see it, you touch the little circle and it pops up and says send with invisible ink. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to press that blue arrow again. And it sends her that message right there. When she gets that message, if she takes her finger on the message and she just goes like this, like how I'm doing with the arrow, it will reveal what I wrote to her. Also, another thing that you can do with it is, like I say, goodbye. Press and hold your finger on the arrow again. Swipe up. So that's not the option I want to do. So I'm going to go up here where it says screen. And you can actually send your message where it says send with bubbles. See? And you see right down here, there's these little dots again, which means there's multiple pages. So if you swipe over, so I swiped real fast. So this one here is confetti. You swipe over again, you got lasers. This one here, you have fireworks. And then swipe one more time, you have the shooting star. So any of these things, I'm going to swipe again, and I'm going to send her the fireworks. So I want to send her the fireworks, so I press that blue arrow up again. And this is what she will see when you send a message in the background behind everything. So that's just a quick tutorial on the messages options you have. Like I said, this one right here, though, this is the icon that you normally have for the App Store. When you press that, you have the different options of gifts, and gifts as in GIFs, and different stickers that you wanted to add. So if I wanted to add this little thing here from Pac-Man, and I hit that to her, just press the blue arrow, you should get that on her screen. But also you press that arrow there again, and you have that option there. Another thing that you need to learn too is right down here, this little box here with the 4 circles. If you tap that, this is where you have kind of like a keyboard for this. Right here where it says store, this is where you would get more options if you wanted to buy more apps, that you can get more stickers or whatever. So also, most of them, when you install them, they actually install themselves right to the keyboard, nothing else you have to do. But for some reason, certain ones don't. So if you get that, you go up here where it says manage, and you can tap that, and that means it will automatically add it into the keyboard anytime you download an app that does that. Or when you swipe your screen, you can turn them on or off. So if there's something that you downloaded and you don't want to delete the app itself, but you just want to take it off the keyboard, you can just turn it off, like this right here, and this one here if I wanted to turn it off. And that's it. You hit done, and you're back to your stuff, and you just tap that again, and that brings it back down. And like I said, you just scroll over and you keep scrolling, and that's how you find the stuff that you downloaded: Cookie Monster stickers, Family Guy, Angry Birds. And if you wanted to see it a little more, this arrow right here, touch it, and it brings it up full screen. So it's a little easier to see what you are trying to send.